matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. The Spartans will kick it off to get us underway. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So Penn State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So Michigan State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you? It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to them. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws. Right on the money. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man, it's Marsh. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Handoff from the gun. Finds a little space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Finds his man. It's Collier. The Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his set. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Right back to the well. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. That's caught. It's Denmark. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Another 1st down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Penn State! A great catch and run for 6.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Oh, they're after him. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. There's the pressure. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. Big fella's not going to make it to the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And you'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Finding an escape route. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers or big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll run play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
From the gun. Give on the inside.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3. Touchdown, Sparty! Great job by the back on the option. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on.
He's loose on the right. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Quarterback on the keeper. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. The play action fake. Lofts one high and deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Complete to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Collier. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the grab. It's marked. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Hauls it in, looking for space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on fourth down. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll keep it himself.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, that I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Applewhite. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback may change this route. Going to sling it on second down. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They'll immediately call timeout. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David. And relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They'll go back to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense in a bunch formation. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Marsh. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. To the ground to try to move the chains. Shakes off the defender. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Spartans are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Spartans! And the comeback is on.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
And he makes the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Oh, he's got a chance. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hey, man, I played with Tiki Barber in the Giants, Frank Gore in the 49ers, LaDainian Tomlinson in the Senior Bowl. These guys wanted to catch passes in our offense. Even though they knew sometimes they were the 3rd or 4th read in the progression, they were hoping I was going to throw them a football. And it is so nice as a quarterback to know that you've got running backs like that want to be involved in the passing.
The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Applewhite. Pulls it in. It's Martin. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He got it! They will score! Touchdown, Penn State!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Collier. There he goes to the right. Past the 20. Touchdown, Smarty. And here they come, almost all the way back.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Cincinnati is on top. They've played awfully well today, and though that's not Desmond Ritter out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Texas A&M. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's caught. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. There's certainly still a hill to climb. They've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Freeman. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. looking to fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Here's a heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. On the move at the 30. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Bond. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Looking for room, it's Martin. Oh, he's got some space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Nittany Lions come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Penn State! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Pressure coming. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
To the ground with the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. To the air on second down. The screen, and watch out. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go right back to him. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? On first down from the 13-yard line. He'll do it himself. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to him. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The inside handoff. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Quarterback adapted. Caught close to the marker. It's Bond. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Collier. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Send the tight end in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They're going to run it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bold.